Hello crafters, welcome to G45. I'm Amy and I am here to show you our latest collection, Bloom. Bloom is this beautiful line that has these gorgeous wineberry colors with all these floral and butterfly details. This line is perfect for those spring projects, those Mother's Day gifts for those moms out there, and all of your gorgeous feminine paper needs that you have in front of you. So this line is currently available at your local scrapbook or craft store near you. Check below for the link to our store locator on our website, as well as on our website at G45papers.com. This is now available. So come on in and let's get an up close and personal tour of Bloom. So diving into Bloom, we're gonna start out by looking at this gorgeous 8x8 paper pad. And so this is the pad, the 12x12 is just shrunk down to scale for the 8x8. And you can see, of course, with the signature page is where we set the theme for the line. And you can just see that gorgeous gazebo and the beautiful fence there. Of course, with these beautiful florals with the wineberry and the subtle pink on that beautiful blue, sky blue background. And in the 8x8 pad, you're going to get 3 of each paper. And so you have that lovely Be Nice B-side as well. Just look how gorgeous this floral is. It's called Hello Sunshine. Just beautiful for all your paper crafting needs, but you could definitely fussy cut out those florals. Just love that. And have to love that nice wineberry ditzy on the back there. And again, just get 3 of those so you can create so many wonderful things. Then we have this beautiful green kind of monochromatic paper here that has all these fun borders and fences that you could cut out for cards and mini albums with that nice beautiful stripe on the B side. Such a nice compliment. Then we have this gorgeous cream background paper with the greens, which is a nice toile style, which just goes perfect with this garden setting, the different elements, architectural details, line drawings, just really beautiful. This has a very English tea kind of feel to me, don't you think? And then on the B side of that, just some beautiful words and things that are inspired by this collection. Just loving that. And then we have our Life is Beautiful paper. And the Life is Beautiful paper has some beautiful flowers, of course, some beautiful butterflies there, and they have that beautiful blue. And then some little sayings, all things grow with love. And that's just a great little piece, a framed piece that you could cut out and add to it a card or to a project. And that's got a nice, really that pale, pretty pink stripe on the back side of that paper. I'm getting into this next paper we have called Dainty Blossoms. And Dainty Blossoms is just really a beautiful little floral, little purple irises. And then you can see there's some line drawings of these little butterflies there. Wonderful little paper with a nice wineberry ditzy on the back there with the floral. Just a really usable pattern there. Then we come to our cut apart paper, and I love this cut apart paper for our Bloom collection. So it has a combination of different cut aparts as well as some fun border pieces. So some stamps, such a usable paper, perfect for all the things, all those paper craft things. Great for minis, of course, and card toppers. Grow with love, love that. He who plants a garden plants happiness. So many usable sayings to use from this paper, with, of course, a nice blue ditzy on the back. Then we're going to this beautiful petal postage page, and just an assortment of beautiful stamps with different flowers on them that you could use to embellish so many things. And so those are the 8 double-sided sheets for our wonderful Bloom collection. And those, of course, in the 12 by 12 collection pack are the same sheets, and you're going to get 2 of each of those sheets in the collection pack. And they're just going to be the scaled up version of the 8 by 8s that we just looked at. But in our collection pack, you're also going to get, with the 2 of each of the 8 sheets, so you're going to get the 16 sheets. Then you're going to also get a sticker set, which comes with 2 6-inch by 12-inch sticker sheets. And we've recently changed the format on our stickers because we wanted to start packaging them. So we cut them down in half, and we have this new format, which has been working out great so that they don't get damaged. And so with that collection pack, you're gonna get this beautiful sticker set with the 2 sheets. And these are just really wonderful embellishments to add on to your projects. Some of them have, of course, the garden feeds the soul, different little fun sayings and little labels down here that you could personalize, some beautiful borders. And then the second sheet is different. So you have some long borders here that are 12 inches long, as well as some different elements, a little frame here that goes around the planted garden, which you could use separately, some little corner pieces, a lot of fun little accents and different things. So you're gonna get that in your collection pack with the 12 by 12. So that is now available as well. And then of course we have our patterns and solids, which you definitely want, which this is gonna give you all of the colors in the collection. So it highlights the 4 different colors here, the primary colors from the line, the sky blue, the pale pink, the wineberry, and of course the garden green. And in the patterns and solids, you're going to get an assortment of papers. You get 8 different patterns and 2 sheets of each. So you're gonna get the 16 sheets. And then what's nice about these is that it has on the B side, it has like a nice solid, a slightly patterned back B side. So it's perfect to use as like a cardstock for your projects when you're using for the Bloom line. And you can see gorgeous A sides with all these different fun sayings that you can cut up and use for your cards or on the bases of your layouts or your bases of any of your paper crafting projects, really. So then we have that nice pale pink there, and it just has a slight texture to it. So just really super usable. We're always having people ask us for cardstock, and so we came out with the patterns and solids because this is perfect, because then based on each collection that comes out, we have something that's like a perfect complement. So here, especially with colors like this beautiful wineberry, this is just such a beautiful vintage kind of combination of a purpley red. I mean, it's like a nice Cabernet lighter, I guess. So a lovely wineberry with the different patterns on it. And then to our garden green,
and just in a more subtle kind of diamondy pattern there. Just really usable. So make sure to pick up your patterns and solids while supplies last there. As well as we have, of course, our embellishments. We have our sticker set that you can buy individually. So if you don't get the 12 by 12 collection pack that comes with the sticker set, you can buy this on its own. So that is available, as well as our tags and pockets. Those come, and there's 2 sheets in the tag and pocket set. And so when you get this, they're double-sided. And then you have these pieces that are already ready for you to pull out, and they're scored and everything. And you can create your little pockets that have these gorgeous little tags that pop in them. And you can adorn all of your lovely projects with those tags and pockets. Of course, we have our chipboard elements that are great for adding that dimension to your projects. So many. Love this butterfly, Grow with Love. And this little heart locket here is such a little adorable piece to add. This is certainly lovely, love that. And then of course we have the ephemera. And the ephemera cards, you're gonna get 32 of these gorgeous double-sided cards. So you're going to get 16 of the 3x4s. And so these, of course, have these really fun backsides that you can personalize. You can add these to all of the things. These, with spring coming up, these would make wonderful card toppers for spring cards. Or of course, Mother's Day, they'll be here before we know it. So just so many different beautiful designs that you can personalize and add these to your albums. And just a lot of special projects I can see being created with these beautiful ephemeras. So make sure to get your hands on these. These always sell out. I love the color change where it starts down here with that beautiful wineberry and then fades into the pink. It's just a really gorgeous line, and it just screams in the best way possible spring, right? Love those little butterflies. Who doesn't love butterflies? So pretty. So pretty. This reminds me of Secret Garden a little bit. Definitely the English tea feel is coming through. So to highlight a gorgeous project created with our Bloom collection, we have to give a shout out to our girl, Ginger Ropp, the ever talented designer Ginger, who we've worked with for years. And she has taken one of our ivory book boxes, and she has created this gorgeous book holder and decorated it with all of these beautiful fussy cut pieces and these stamps, elements. And then of course, she's used some of our metal pieces here where she's been so creative, and she's taken one of the door plates, the little mini door plates, put a keyhole on top of it, and then taken the brads. And so she has that layering of that. And that, the first time I saw this is when she did this, and I can't believe that we haven't been doing that all along. I love it. Such beautiful detail that she's added. And then of course she's layered these pieces on the outside to create that dimension and just add the sturdiness to the box, as well as of course our metal feet on there. Then inside she's created these 3 little minis that are so adorable. And she's created these little minis from scratch, of course, because if you follow my sister Scrapper Ginger on her YouTube, which I suggest and the link will be below, she is, like I said, so talented, and she just whips these things up, seems like out of nowhere. It's magic. She's a talented lady. So love how she's created these little pockets, and that detail there is just gorgeous. A lot of fun little things going on, all these different layers where you could come in and add photos. Another little pocket here. One of the tags, one of our ivory tags there. And she's created 3 of these beauties, all having the same basic concept, but just decorated them all a little bit differently. So such a beautiful, beautiful project. So like I mentioned before, we will link Ginger's information below, so be sure to check her out. One thing we did create, so for those of you who don't have, don't want to make that from scratch, we do now have our new staples. We have these super adorable ATC tag and pocket albums. So they're very similar to what we have here of Ginger's, but it's a little bit even more mini. And this might look familiar to some of you because this is actually a smaller version of our regular tag and pocket album, which we have those in regular and also in square. And we just love these so much, and our customers and everyone just love working with them. And so we wanted to create one that houses our little ATC tags. And so we created this little mini album. And so this little guy has 4 of these ATC tags, as well as all of these little pocket pages where you can just create little tuck-ins and different little cute things for all your tiny little mini album needs. And of course it has that gorgeous ivory metal label plate on the back side. And we couldn't create the album without the box. And so we have an ATC matchbook box that the album fits in perfectly. So not only can you have your little mini, you can design and decorate your little matchbook box to house that in. And it's just a gorgeous little project to create. So, and keep in mind, we also, of course, have our Decades inks that go with this Bloom collection. And so our Precious Pink, of course, is perfect, as well as the Venetian lace, of course, as well as the Antique Moss and the Dark Cashmere. So those are the 4 suggested inks that we're recommending that go with Bloom. So be sure to check those out on our website, g45papers.com. And thanks for joining.